Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, thought I would kind of ask you guys a question out there. Something that's been kind of bugging me for a while. Um, that would be quick time events and games. I just want to see what your guys' opinion is. I bring it up because last night I was playing Captain America, which actually I like a lot. The game's good. I had a lot of fun with it until I got to one boss battle, and it basically turned it into a bunch of series of quick time events, which I can't fucking stand, to be honest with you. Uh, I played a lot of games, where you use the strategy that the game gives you, the weapons to get through a level. You do it really well. Then you get to the end of the level and basically they throw a boss battle at you, and it's a series of quick time events, which it just gets on my nerves. It's kind of in my opinion, the developers took kind of lazy way out of it. I guess they got to the end of the level and they had a boss battle, and I guess maybe they were out of ideas, and they said, fuck it, just throw a bunch of quick time events in there. Let them get past that. That's kind of like depending on just how I feel about it, because it just bugs the shit out of me, man. It's like you're fighting this guy and he grabs you when there's that in the whatever symbol flashes on the screen for maybe a fucking nanosecond. You got a fucking nanosecond to figure out what button it was, and if you miss it, you fucking die. I'm just like, man, it just drives me fucking insane. I'm like, ugh. But games like God of War, which I really like, but it just damn quick time events, man. I'm just like, maybe I don't know what it is. I'm just really bad at them for some reason. I was just hoping maybe get some of your opinions out there, and if it bugs you guys or not, as much as it does me. I think there's a place for them in games. Quick time events are good. For example, if you ever played Resident Evil 4, there's actually quick time events in here, but they're actually implemented very well. They were where they should have been, in the game, to keep the gamer yourself, or the game player, the person playing the game at the time, to keep them into the game and keep them on their toes. It was just implemented very well. It wasn't just something thrown in or tacked on like a lot of games do, and it just ruins the shit out of the games. But the other games, the God of War, which I like a lot, but I can't finish them because of quick time events. I don't know what it is. I can't get that button press of that fucking nanosecond they give you, and I end up, maybe dying, or if you do miss the button press, the boss battle, the boss regenerates to probably half his health again, and you get to fight him for another fucking 10 minutes or whatever. But it just really gets on my fucking nerves lately. There's countless games out there that have quick time events in them. A lot of them are kind of action oriented. But Captain America just comes to mind because I like the game a lot. I mean, I was playing the shit out of it until I got to that boss battle, and I just got fed up. And in my game room, there's pieces of a controller laying on the ground now, so that should tell you how much I got pissed off at it. But it's just something I've always noticed, and I just hope something we don't see in the next gen is quick time events, escort missions, and there's a bunch of other shit out there too. But I guess the reason I'm really bad at it, maybe I could think of two reasons. One, I'm a lot older than most of you guys, so maybe my reflexes are just old. I'm getting older. I don't know what it is. Or two, I play a lot of games. I play a lot of different controllers. I got like 4 or 5 different systems back there and handhelds. Every handheld you can think of is back there. They all got a different control scheme, and I go back and forth from each console. So if I'm on a PS3 and that little nanosecond fucking flash up there, I'm trying to think, oh, shit, I'm trying to remember which control. Do I have the 360 controller in my hand, or is the Wii? I'm always kind of like, it takes me a little bit to figure out, all right, it's the PS3 controller, the triangle's at the top. I think it's that split second. And of course, you don't have that split second. You fucking die right after you miss the button press. But anyway, That's it's just like I said. I just wanted your guys' opinions out there about it. QuickTime events. I don't imagine anybody liking them. You know, if you do, hey, more power to you, I guess. But it just seems like a very lazy way developers are. In my opinion, just a lazy way developers use maybe finish their game, or maybe they're just out of ideas when they get to the end of the game or mid game. Fuck it, throw a quick time event in there. You know. After that, we'll do escort mission. You know, whatever. So, and after that, we'll lock the guy in a room and just throw a bunch of shit at him and make him survive for I don't know a minute. You know, it's just the same shit you see over and over. But those don't bother me as much. But the quick time events just fucking kill me for some reason. I don't know what it is. And I remember last year playing Battlefield 3, the single player mission. It had quick time events in it. I'm just thinking like, I was actually playing it, and I got to a point I'm like, what the fuck was that? A quick time event in a fucking shooter, first person shooter. I couldn't figure that out. I'm like, why the fuck would they do that? Why would they put a quick time event in a shooter? And that's where I died most in the entire game. And I played the campaign on hard mode first time through. Because I couldn't figure out to hold the button or just hit it once. You know, it was just like, if having ever finished the game, you know, at the very end, what it's all about. Which I thought was pretty fucking lame. So, yeah, I just want people's opinions out there about quick time events. To me, they ruin games a lot. And it's just an easy way out for developers to maybe finish a game or not putting effort into it. But some games do implement it very well. Resident Evil 4 did a great job. God of War series, it is a great series. They are great games, but the quick time events I just can't get past at all. I can fight the battles, the bosses down to where I need to be, and there's always that split second where you got to hit the triangle X. If you miss that, you're fucked. You know, I'm just like, I'm fucking over it. You know. So, you know, guys, give me your opinions. I don't think it's something that's going to go anytime soon. For some reason, developers seem to think we like this shit or something. We like QuickTime events. I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't know why they keep putting them in. Just to be assholes, maybe. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So just put your comments below. I look forward to hearing your 2 cents on this issue. I guess I'll go clean up what's left of that controller in the back room and I don't know, go buy a new controller.